Alright guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are looking at the, what's it called, the Acid Rain Grendel variant. You get this from Vicente Salinas at Apex Electronics in the Well on New Atlantis. You need to complete a quest for him called A Shipment for Salinas before he will allow you to purchase from him. It's really simple. You just go somewhere, pick up a package, come back and give it to him, and he will open up his store for you. The only thing I will say is he does have a cooldown timer on when he will sell to you or allow you to sell to him. So if you go in there to pick up the weapons, and he does sell 3 or 4 of them, I think, it's better to make sure that you got lots of credits and buy everything in one go so that you don't have to wait for him to come off cooldown. So the Acid Rain itself is a blue variant of the Grendel, so all of the Grendel's standard mods will be available for this one. Being blue, it comes with a trait, in this case corrosive. Randomly deals corrosive damage and reduces the target's armor over 6 seconds, so highly effective against armored targets. Hopefully we will be putting that to the test at the Outpost timeout. Pre-installed are the short barrel, the laser sight, a compensator, tactical grip, and high velocity. I've not edited this in any way. This is exactly as I bought it. I won't be editing it in any way. This is the showcase of literally just completing that simple quest, purchasing this and giving it a run. I know that I wasn't particularly enthused by the Grendel itself and the other unique variant, which was the Buzz Cut. I didn't think very much of it. I thought it was weak. I thought it was lackluster. I wasn't particularly complimentary towards it at all, so I am hoping that this one is a little better. Fingers crossed. Can't be much worse. I'm trying to be unbiased, I really am. For sights, you've got your standard iron sights, nothing to really scream about. 50 round magazine. You can see it on the top, it looks basic. It's a terrible design. That's really not good. I expected more. But never mind. It looks more like an afterthought, but still. Not a huge issue. Obviously you've got your red dot sight, so you can see roughly where you're aiming. Hoping these are going to be around about the level 50 mark. That's not a good start. Oh no, I'm here. Oh well, let's get stuck in and see what we can do. So we're all level 12, he's not going to present a problem to us. Very angry, hello. Oh, there we go, it's a little higher. Did I see them all? I did. Wow, lots of damage. Okay. Well, it took a 42 down quite well. These are all hip fire shots. I'll aim down the sight in a second, if he's still in there. Might have gone back inside. Ow. You saw a little bit of the green mist there if you were lucky enough to see it. That's the corrosive trait kicking in. This probably won't be very good against machines. That is just the trade-off that you're going to have. It will probably be far more superior against humans and beasts than it will against machines because of the corrosiveness of it. But hopefully we'll get a few machines to test it out. Now you can see the green mist. Well, that wore off quite quickly. I was hoping for a little bit longer than that. Never mind, it's okay. It's a quick reload speed to it, I'll give it that. Can't really complain there. So the lower level they are, the easier they go down, that's not a problem. Oh, there it is. So I think they are inside. I know there's one more outside. Ah, there he is. Well, first impressions, I would say that if you were choosing between this and the buzz cut, which are both unique, I would choose this one. It's better. It's... Let me in. Come on, let me in. You can't hide. Yeah, it seems to pack a bit more of a punch, and that's a good thing. You've got armor. Oh. And there you go, you can see it stripping through the armor. Just like the trait says. I think that's the telling point between this and the buzz cut. Nearly killed me. Oh. That had to hurt. Yeah, the armor penetration is where this thing, I think, is really excelling. It can do so much armor penetration damage that it just makes all the difference. I haven't done a direct comparison, but I would guess that the damage stats are probably quite comparable between the buzz cut and this one. If memory serves, I think the buzz cut was about 24 and this is 25 in physical damage, so they're about the same, but the corrosive trait will obviously strip away a lot of the armor and the damage factors, and then you couple in the armor penetration, and yeah, I would, if you're torn between the two, aim for the acid rain. It's easy to unlock and you'll do significantly more damage. It is, as I said, the buzz cut felt lackluster. This it doesn't feel exactly silly strong, but at the very least, when you're shooting them with a 50-round magazine, it feels like you're actually doing some damage. And that was my biggest gripe with the buzz cut and the Grendel, for that matter, the base version of both of these. You could empty a magazine and it felt like you just weren't doing any damage at all. This at least feels like you're getting somewhere, and that's what I look for in a weapon. That's what I hope for in a weapon. You don't want to be expending hundreds of rounds and getting nowhere. What's the point? This one, the traits and the modifications already on it make it a viable weapon. I'm not suggesting you try and take out the Starborn end sequence with this. I don't think it'd do particularly well in that scenario, but when you're looking to clear out bases, do hostage rescue missions, some of the side faction quests, this one could easily be a primary weapon for you without too much hassle. Nice. Can't exactly remember how much this one cost me. The base value of the website says that it's 6,806. If you've got the commerce traits all ranked up, then that will take a huge chunk off. If you've done the UC Vanguard stuff, you'll obviously get a discount from that as well. So if you aim for about 8,000, if it comes in less, then you get a nice surprise. If it comes in more, then you've got a bit of a problem. But either way, I would still say it is worth it. I'm not going to say that it's really, really powerful, because it's not. It's just not. But for a mid-range weapon, if you're waiting to pick up some of the end game weapons and you're just looking to try something different, then this is definitely one you'll want to take a look at. I think that's the best way I can describe it. It's a mid-game weapon. Don't want to fall down there, I think that would hurt. This is a nice room. We'll keep working on and we'll clear this base out, because I do like to do a base per weapon, just for the tidiness of it. I try not to stop a base halfway through even though I'm done with a weapon, because it just seems a bit unfulfilled. Bit of armor, let's put you to the test again. Obviously, if you're aiming down the sights, you will do a little bit more damage. I just don't like it. It's just a personal preference. I prefer hip firing, and my talents are set up to complement hip firing as well. I'll go over my talents before I wrap the video up, just so that you can compare. It's good to compare the talents, because obviously different talents will ramp up different parts of damage. On fire, wasn't very nice. Might have something to do with the fact I'm shooting them, but that's not the point. Yeah, that's a little bit more rangy. Yeah, it's doing okay. Doesn't seem to lose much in the way of damage even at range. A lot of weapons will suffer from range degradation. So far, I'd say this one is doing okay. Possibly the one best thing I would suggest for this weapon is fitting, if you can, and I'm pretty certain you can, a scope. Look at a reflex or a short scope, which will enable you to have either a zoom effect or something decent to aim through. Obviously the iron sights, they're just not good, but they're never designed to be good. That's not the point of an iron sight. It's supposed to be impossibly basic. They want you to start upgrading, and I think that an iron sight would definitely enhance this weapon quite considerably. It would definitely improve the accuracy and make aiming down the sights viable. Of course, if you're happy with the iron sights, if you're comfortable using them, then don't bother. It's as simple as that. Personally, I don't like iron sights on any weapon, but that again is just it's totally personal. No. That's fun. I wonder if you could take someone out with one of them. What was I saying? Iron sights, yeah. It's a totally personal preference. Shooting you with a pistol. If you get on with the iron sights, then obviously stick with it. Go with what you like. That's the beauty of weapons like this, and all weapons on Starfield actually. Yeah. The customization options mean that you can set it up to your personal preference, and 9 times out of 10, no two weapons are going to be the same. No two players are the same. So the variance between two players is going to be huge, and that's really is just part of the fun. You get to really see what other people put together and try it out for yourself. That's part of the reason why I like doing these videos, is that I can showcase what it is that you get, and you can then make your own mind up. And if this is something that you were thinking about toying with and you watch this and something about what I've done with it puts you off, then maybe I'll just save you a bit of money. That's a good thing. I mean, obviously credits are easy to come by on Starfield, so wasting credits should never be a worry. But why spend credits if you don't have to? So yeah, there we go. That is the Acid Rain. Pleasantly surprising, I will say. I think that's the best way to describe this weapon. It beats the Buzzcut, and it definitely beats the Grendel. If there are no more variants of the Grendel out there, I don't think there are. I think this is the last one. I would definitely say get this one. I mean, it looks really good. I like the colour, I like the design. Whoever designed this did a really good job. It's very striking. Yeah, the only outright suggestion I would say is get a scope. Other than that, look at your options. You'll probably customize it further than that, but the most basic thing that I would say is scope. Maybe a suppressor might actually be good for this one too. Might actually work out quite well. But yeah, if you've done that, if you have gotten this weapon and modified it and made it better, please leave your setup in the comments. I'd love to hear about it. I like listening, I like reading about people's setups from the weapons, especially if they've watched my video and then gone out and got it and modified it and said that, you know, this and this makes it better and I would do this and this. So it's great to read. So if you've got comments like that or any kind of comments, do feel free to leave me them. I'll try to respond. I can't promise to respond, but I do try to get back to most of my comments. And yeah, it's just fun to read. So if you enjoyed that video, I would appreciate a thumbs up. Thank you all so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. I have loads of showcase videos posted and a good few more to do. I've got lots of unique weapons to work through. I haven't even collected a lot of them yet. I'm still working on finding them or doing the quests that I haven't done for this playthrough. So lots and lots more to come on Starfield. I also have other games that I'm working on if Starfield isn't really your thing, or if you like to, if you're like me and you like to play different types of games. I am working on Farming Simulator. I'm doing a challenge with that. I'm also working on Euro Truck Simulator. I'm doing a long-winded challenge with that. And I have other games upcoming that videos will be posted for as and when I make them. So if you like the stuff that I'm putting out, then please consider subscribing. It would mean a lot to me. At time of recording, I think I was on 51 subscribers, so I passed the 50 mark, which was fantastic. To put a huge smile on my face. Can't believe that I passed 50. So thank you all very, very much to my subscribers. Hopefully we keep continuing to rise. I really want to build this up. And other than that, I will see you guys in the next one for more interesting coverage of whatever weapons it is I can find. Have fun and take care.